Okay, so acupuncture. Needles freak me out, but I'm intrigued. Can you even get over that fear?
Oh, absolutely. It's way more common than you think.
Like, seriously. My source here is describing the needles as hair thin.
Right.
Are we talking like those thick eyebrow hairs or what?
It's funny you say that because they're not kidding. The gauge is way different than, say, when you get a flu shot. It's really about targeting very precise points.
Okay, so less ouch, more like a little.
Exactly. Imagine if you had a snag in like a really delicate silk scarf. You wouldn't use a hammer to fix it.
That makes sense. But still, why even do that? I hear people raving about acupuncture for stress. How does it even work?
That's where the qi comes in. It's kind of the core of traditional Chinese medicine. Think of it like this.
Okay,
Your qi, it's like this river flowing through your body. And when it's flowing, everything's good, you're healthy, you feel balanced.
makes sense.
But when something blocks that flow, like stress or an injury, that's when you start having
I
problems.
get it.
And while Western medicine doesn't totally get how it works,
Right.
what we do know is that stimulating those points, those acupoints, can release endorphins.
Those feel-good chemicals.
Exactly.
Okay, so less tension, more relaxation. But it's not just for chilling out, right?
Yeah.
This article is mentioning headaches,
Yeah.
even sleep issues.
Right. It's used for a lot of stuff. It's really more about addressing those underlying imbalances than being a quick fix.
So it's a whole body approach.
Yeah. Like, instead of masking a headache with pills, acupuncture tries to get at the root cause. Maybe it's tension or digestion throwing your sleep off.
Okay. Okay, but what if I'm in there freaking out about the needles?
Honestly, a good practitioner, they've seen it all. Tell them what you're afraid of. They can use gentler techniques, maybe do some aromatherapy, calming music. It's about making you feel comfortable.
Okay, that actually makes me feel a bit better. I was reading about acupuncture affecting serotonin, dopamine, that's brain stuff, right?
Yeah.
Could it help with depression?
That's such an important question. It might, and there is some research, but it's not a replacement for traditional mental health care.
Got it.
Depression is complicated, but as part of a holistic plan with therapy, maybe medication, acupuncture could help some people manage symptoms.
So an add-on, not a cure-all. Makes sense. Now, one thing I always worry about with medication is side effects. Acupuncture.
It's usually very safe, especially if you find a licensed, experienced acupuncturist. But like anything, there can be some side effects. Usually mild, though.
Like what?
Maybe a little bruising, soreness where they put the needles, maybe feeling a little faint afterwards.
Nothing too crazy then.
Right, and it's really tailored to each person.
So not one size fits all.
Exactly. They'll ask about your health history, your concerns, might even look at your tongue. It's about understanding you.
You know what? I'm starting to feel a little bit better about this.
That's great to hear. Honestly, if you're curious, do some research. Look up acupuncturists near you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You could even try acupressure. It's like acupuncture, but with fingers instead of needles.
Listeners, if I'm considering facing my fear of needles, maybe you should too.
Right.
Yeah.
It makes you think, if acupuncture can help even skeptics, what does that say about the mind-body connection? Western medicine is really only starting to explore that.